We celebrate a partnership that has carried us, a partnership built on trust, mutual respect, and utmost good faith.
On February 25, 2025, Botswana President Duma Boko and De Beers Group CEO, Al Cook signed a landmark diamond sales agreement in Gaborone, concluding negotiations that began in 2018. This pivotal deal, which was finalized after years of deliberation, is set to redefine Botswana's diamond industry and bolster its economy. Under the new 10-year agreement, with an option to extend for an additional 5 years, Botswana's share of rough diamond sales from Botswana, a 50-50 joint venture between the government and De Beers, will increase from 25% to 50% over the next decade. This significant shift ensures a more equitable distribution of resources and promises enhanced revenue for the nation. Additionally, Botswana's mining licenses have been extended by 25 years, now set to run until 2054, providing long-term stability for the country's diamond operations. The agreement also introduces the Diamonds for Development Fund, launching with an initial investment of 1 billion pula, approximately $75 million. This fund aims to drive economic diversification, job creation, and sustainable growth beyond the diamond sector. Initiatives under this fund include local diamond beneficiation, vocational training programs, the establishment of a diamond grading laboratory, and global marketing efforts to reinforce Botswana's leadership in the diamond industry. At the signing ceremony in the nation's capital, President Boko expressed optimism about the agreement's potential to create jobs and stimulate economic growth. This strategic partnership not only secures Botswana's diamond resources but also positions the nation for sustained prosperity, ensuring that the benefits of its natural wealth are harnessed for the development and well-being of its people.
58 years ago, diamonds were discovered in Botswana. And so started the greatest public-private partnership the world has ever seen. Under the leadership of successive responsible Botswana governments, the precious resources beneath the soil of Botswana created even more precious potential above the soil of Botswana. The world's greatest diamond country came together with the world's greatest diamond company. The new agreement that we're signing today will go down in history as an evolution in that wonderful history. As the Minister has observed, the agreement has taken 6 years to negotiate. As we like to say, I believe it was worth the wait. I would like to commend the vision of President Boko and the Botswana government, the vision they've set out in this agreement, and the aspirations for the people of Botswana that they've set in place. The cornerstone of the new agreements is Diamonds for Development, a program that will see us invest together in the future of the people of Botswana, investing in sustainable economic development beyond diamonds and beyond the recovery of the last diamond. It's a truly visionary program, and I believe it'll go down in history as the key to what we've achieved over the last 6 years. I would like to pay my tribute to those who've led the negotiations over those last few years. The team led by the Permanent Secretary to the President, as Emma Pelowet-Letsi, and all the respect that she and her team have shown to De Beers, even in the toughest of negotiations. I would also like to thank our De Beers negotiating team, led by Alessandra Berridge, Tom Johnson, Paul Rowley, and so many others who've worked so hard to make today possible. Today is a diamond agreement, but also an agreement that goes beyond diamonds, an agreement that invests in the people of Botswana. It starts with a 1 billion pula investment in diamonds development, extending to up to $10 billion pula over the course of the agreement. but one which I believe, under the leadership of this government, supported by De Beers, can turn into tens and hundreds of billion pula of investment. It's a sign of our confidence in this country and a sign of our confidence in the people of Botswana. Now, we know the brilliant stories of the people of Botswana, the brilliance that diamonds have done in this country. We know the stories that are showcased so well in Arapa House. But does the world know those stories? Does the world know the ethical, responsible, and sustainable stories of the diamonds from Botswana? So key to the partnership that we are agreeing today is a marketing partnership. A partnership for the first time putting the resources, the brains, the capabilities of the Botswana government and ODC together with the brains, the people, and the resources of De Beers. A marketing partnership that can tell the story of the diamonds of Botswana and can tell the story of the people of Botswana. A Botswana story that I and the people of De Beers are so proud to play a small role in. Mr. President, Honourable Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, we in De Beers will never forget what a privilege it is to be your partner. We will never take that privilege for granted. We will always feel that privilege as we work going forwards. Thank you, Mr. President, for your trust. We will live up to it.
We are here today to mark, reference, and celebrate a propitious moment. Not just to celebrate it, but to seize it and walk into the future with renewed vigor and confidence. We celebrate a partnership that has carried us thus far, a partnership built on trust, mutual respect, and utmost good faith. A partnership that has enabled us to extract from the belly of the earth in the Republic of Botswana these sparkling, scintillating, precious stones. Use them as the energy that powers our economic growth, our sustenance, the transformation and development of our lives and livelihoods, and indeed our country. A public-private partnership between ourselves as the government of the Republic of Botswana, as Botswana, and the De Beers group of companies. It has brought us this far. We've reveled in the joys and the opportunities of our mutual collaboration. We've tried the best we could to build an economy, a resilient economy. And in the process, I must confess, we fell into the complacency of over-reliance on these powerful stones. We've reached a point now in our journey where we face headwinds, challenges in relation to our diamonds. We face challenges of a market that is unstable, that at the moment is somewhat unresponsive. We face challenges of fake diamonds, euphemistically called lab-grown, fake, because the genuine article is that stone that we mine from the bowels of the earth in Botswana. That is the genuine article that carries the history, this life story of a whole people that powers their lives, their livelihoods, on which this country is built and must progress. That is the genuine article. These stones that we mine from Morapa, from Joanne, these are the genuine diamonds, the natural diamonds. And we have the challenge now to tell the story of these diamonds through this partnership. This is a partnership that models, enacts, and exemplifies ties that bind us, the government of the Republic of Botswana, and the De Beers Group of companies, a partnership that says to the rest of the world, you are free, you are invited, you are encouraged, you are urged to come to Botswana, because here we are a people of durable partnerships, partnerships built on firm foundations of respect and trust. We invite all investors to emulate what the De Beers Group of companies has done. Enter into these types of partnership with the government and people of Botswana to achieve the kinds of results that we've achieved with our diamonds with this particular partnership. We celebrate this partnership. We are here to cement, to deepen, to broaden this partnership and the relationship that it presents. We are happy. We've traveled a long path of negotiation. And I've said, I have continued to maintain that when you negotiate, you know you've achieved a reasonable, fair, and equitable outcome when all the parties to the negotiation come out of that negotiation crying and celebrating in equal measure. Then you have a reasonably good agreement. If one of the parties is celebrating and the other is up in arms, you do not have a durable, sustainable partnership. I have looked at the face of Al Cook, representing De Beers. He seems to smile on occasion, but I see a deep sense of anguish as well at the same time. That perfect admixture of pain and celebration, joy, not Kenewend, joy. And I look on the side of the Botswana government, I see pretty much the same sentiment. We have us a good deal. And we trust that it will carry us well into the future. To the people of Botswana, this partnership, this agreement is about you. It's about the jobs that you need. It's about the hope that you must have in your country. It's about the faith and confidence you must have in the institutions that this country has. But it is also a challenge to you that we must now begin to reimagine, refashion, reconfigure these institutions the better to serve our country better than it has been served thus far. We must not engage in any institutional fetishism. We must not respect these institutions too much, because even as we rely on what they have given us, we must constantly reevaluate, reimagine, refashion, and improve them. This partnership is an example to us that we can forge these partnerships built on shared values, shared virtues, and a shared vision. And I celebrate today this propitious moment where we have to sign, seal, and cement the partnership. We send a message to the world. Botswana is the best place on the African continent to do business. Botswana is the best place to locate your offices, your factories, all your operations. Bring them here, because here we respect partnerships. We value them immensely. We thrive on account of these partnerships. To the De Beers group of companies, thank you very much for this particular partnership. Thank you very much for the opportunities that it portends for us, for yourselves, and for the world. And we must from here go out and tell the story of these diamonds. Tell the world that they come from Botswana, a country of strong democratic institutions, a strong democratic culture, a resilient nation. We must tell the world that when they buy these natural diamonds from Botswana, they are assisting this country to grow, to develop, to progress, and to become the exemplar to the rest of the African continent that it has thus far been. And it seems to me that this partnership and many others that will come will ensure that Botswana takes its place at the head of the table as a leader, not just in democracy, but in ethical business practices, in building institutions that serve, and ensuring that the country progresses for the benefit of all its people. So thank you. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for the hard work that you've put in. Thank you to all the negotiating teams that pushed each other hard, bounced these ideas against each other, banged heads, did some stylish grave digging, went into the past and dug out information and presented it, marshaled it, and ultimately brought us where we are today, to this propitious moment where we now sign, seal, and authenticate this partnership. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Remakang, I recognize you. I see you. I see many familiar faces. I extend to you my warmest regards. Thank you. Thank you so very much.